Dan Illman, Mike Beer, two stakes races on tap at the Spa on Wednesday. Let's kick off the dollar pick six with race number 5. We take a look at the field for the New York Stallion Series. We're going a mile on the inner turf. 3-year-old fillies, Mike. The 7 Shaker Shackies entered main track only. The 5 Sport Model beat 5 of these last time out in a New York Stallion Series event sprinting at Belmont, although you could argue the runner-up that day ran just as well.
Yeah, you could. Certainly, Sport Model took a pretty big step forward in there, Dan. I mean, she had run fine in her prior start, breaking her maiden, but she really improved to win that race last time.
Let's show the Timeform US pace projector for this mile race on the inner turf. Timeform US is expecting this pace to be fast. The 8 She's a Dirty Dancer is stretching out to a route for the first time. She's expected to show speed. The last time Big Time Lady went long, she was on the lead as well. I'm not sure how fast they're going to go, but the pace should be solid.
Yeah, I didn't expect to see a fast pace designation for this race either. I guess we'll see. She's a Dirty Dancer, certainly does have speed. I thought the 6 Big Time Lady in this race would probably try to go to the front here, but we'll see how fast she has to go.
The number 1, Fun While It Lasted, would certainly appreciate a fast pace. She likes to rally from off of it, although I do think she's a bit more tactical and adaptable if the pace is slower. She ran second in the New York Stallion Series last time out, her first race back from Gulfstream, and she gave up a little bit of a tactical advantage to Sport Model. That horse got the jump on her turning for home.
Yeah, she sat off the pace that day, came wide to the stretch. She actually took a bump at the top of the stretch too, and then put in a pretty nice finish, I thought. I mean, listen, I sort of respect the fact that she just keeps improving with every turf race. And every time they send her out there, she takes a step forward, it feels like, and she certainly did that last time. I can't say that I love any one of her races, and I don't know that I would want 5-2 on her in here, but she certainly ran fine last time.
Now, if you don't like that edition of the New York Stallion Series that was won by Sport Model, you're looking for a stranger. How about the 2 by Hubby, Hello Money? Let's watch this horse's one and only turf race back at Belmont, 2 starts back on June the 20th. Now, this is only a $40,000 state-bred maiden claimer, but she wins, and she beat 3 next-out winners. The third-place horse coming back to win a similar race with a 69 buyer. She grinds this one out.
Yeah, I thought she ran well in this race. I know it's only a maiden 40, but that's the same condition that the favorite in this race broke her maiden for. This horse I thought ran pretty well in this race. It's her only turf start to date. We'll see if she can stretch out. Based on her pedigree, I have no problem with this horse going to 2-turn mile.
I think of the horses coming out of the Stallion Series, one of the more interesting outsiders on the morning line is the number 3, Show Me the Honey. I thought this filly did some really good things last year as a 2-year-old. I liked her debut victory going 6. I think she was in a bit tough, and she didn't run badly in the open steward manner. And last time out, she was running off of a very long layoff, and she just didn't break very well.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything to add to that. I looked at her exactly the same way. I thought she was a good 2-year-old off the layoff last time going 7, didn't break well at all from the rail. Never really factored in that race, but, just going back and watching the replay, wasn't a terrible performance, Dan, in a race where there wasn't a ton of closing going on. I don't know. I'm expecting her to run a lot better in this race.
Yeah, she can certainly build off of that performance, second off the layoff, and I actually like her stretching out a little bit to a mile here. The 4 is Exact Change. She's still a maiden. She's only raced once. She didn't run badly at all earlier this meet in a $40,000 state-bred maiden claiming sprint. I mean, she just fell far back early. She ran on a bit at the end, but now she has to stretch out around 2 turns, and this pedigree to me is kind of sprinty.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what she does. She's going to be a very big price, so I don't think we need to sit here and knock her. She ran fine first time out, rallying through a little bit of traffic. Never looked like she was going to win, but I guess as a starting off point, it wasn't bad.
2 wins in a row for Sport Model, including that edition of the New York Stallion Series. Let's watch that race on June the 19th. She got right up close to the pace under Luis Saez, just prompting the leader from the outside. She takes over into the stretch. She's going to face a strong challenge from Fun While It Lasted, who you see in the blinkers in the green on the hat on the outside. Begin to move in a second. I always thought Sport Model held her safe.
Yeah, this horse, Fun While It Lasted, is making a run at her, but she's never catching. I don't know. Sport Model ran well in this race, Dan. I don't have anything really bad to say about her, except the fact that she's going to be a really short price in here. Her maiden win prior to that for 40 was fine. I mean, that pace was pretty solid, and she kept pretty close to it before she won. Obviously won very easily last time. Now she's got to stretch out. I think if she handles the mile, she's going to be tough right back.
Big time lady should be 1-2 going into the first turn. She has that kind of early speed, and she was stakes placed against open foes going 2 turns at Aqueduct as a 2-year-old. My concern is it just doesn't appear like she's come back as strong this year.
Yeah, that is the concern that I have as well. I mean, I guess you could maybe try to make some excuses for her, Dan. I mean, the race 2 back where they put her on the lead again, I thought she made a legitimate pace in there against what's turned out to be a really good field. Last time they didn't go for the lead with her, and I think that was probably a mistake. Not that she ran that well. I just think they're going to send her this time. And as you've already pointed out, the last time and only other time they went 2 turns with her, she ran really well on the Tepin last year.
Shaker Shack is entered main track only. She's a dirty dancer, completes the field. She has tactical speed. Louis Saez is an aggressive rider. She should be close to the pace. She has stakes placed on dirt. She was beaten 2 lengths in the New York Stallion Series. Couldn't find much of an excuse. She was chasing outside in that race. I'm not too sure about this additional distance, although she's bred for it.
Yeah, I agree with all that stuff. I mean, I'm not sure, how much more improvement she has in her. All in all, I didn't think she ran poorly at all last time. And what might have been a deceptively good performance, I just wonder how good she actually is and whether she can take a step forward.
Top pick time for the New York Stallion Series, kicking off Wednesday's $1 pick 6 at the Spa. You're going for the price. The 3, Show Me the Honey. She got some angles. Second off the layoff, getting out to an appropriate distance and an excuse for the last race. Good price on the morning line, Mike, 6-1.
Yeah, I mean, I like her for all the reasons that you sort of laid out, Dan. I mean, I think all those things that you said about her are true, and I think she is going to run better in this race. We'll see if she's good enough. I liked her, and I wanted to use that 6, big time lady, hoping they put her on the front.
I'm worried that Sport Model is what she is. I don't know if she's going to get much better than what we've seen, but I think she's pretty good. I think her tactical speed is what impresses me the most about her. She can work out a trip, and I think she will sit close to the pace and yet again get the jump on these horses turning for home. I don't really want to take too short of a price, but she is 8-5 on the morning line. She deserves to be the favorite. 5-1-8-6 for me, 3-6-1-5 for Mike. It's the New York Stallion Series, one of 2 stakes at the Spa on Wednesday. Good luck.